Trump about to throw a tantrum and quit the presidency if Republicans get crushed in November.
Bro.
A bunch of you believe
That's
that
a long
that's
time away
exactly
still.
what's
That's a
going to
long time
happen.
away.
I'm going to show you one example. Check this out.
November's a
Kelly
long time
wrote to
away, to be
me,
fair.
one of many
Got
who
plenty
has
of time.
suggested this and said, quote,
Plenty of time to make
David, I
things right.
suspect that if Trump loses the House and the Senate, and he can't convince anyone that the election was stolen, he will quit and flee the country. He is the ultimate sore loser and knows he will be in endless trials for both his Epstein connection and massive corruption. So is Kelly right? I'm going to tell you what I think. First of all, Kelly is completely right about Trump's tendencies and Trump's traits and Trump's characteristics. She says Trump is a sore loser. Of course she's completely right. Yes, Trump is an extraordinarily sore loser. Trump is the sorest loser I've ever seen. He won the presidency in 2016, but lost the popular vote to Hillary Clinton. And he still hasn't admitted Hillary Clinton simply got more votes. He can't admit that. That's 10 years ago now. He lost to Joe Biden in 2020, and he still insists that he won. And he still insists it was rigged. He said it just this week at that very confusing rally that he did. Trump won in 2024. The popular vote and the electoral vote. And he can't just leave it at that. He still says if the votes were counted fairly, he'd have won every state, including California. And I think Trump does suspect that it will be really bad if Democrats take the House. Why do I say that? Well, Trump has said it. Trump has said if they win, they'll probably impeach me. It's probably true. MAGA Mike Johnson, who conferences regularly with Trump, has said we could be in real rough shape. The Trump presidency is effectively over if we lose the House in November. And I think that's probably true. So Kelly is completely correct in assessing a bunch of Donald Trump's traits and kind of personality characteristics. However, it is the very traits that make Trump so terrible that won't allow him to just walk away. Let me explain what I mean by that.
Explain, buddy.
One of the key traits of these egomaniacal, self-centered narcissists like Donald Trump is that they always believe they can talk their way out of it. They're untouchable. They're the smartest person in the room, and they will prevail. And so Trump would be very unlikely to walk away. Because constitutionally, and I don't mean legally, I just mean like by Trump's personal makeup, Trump's constitution, he would see walking away as a sign of weakness, and he would always believe that he can get one over on whoever. We've seen this a lot insofar as think back to Donald Trump's criminal trial. And depositions. He always thinks he can just go in there and talk to the lawyers, that he's smarter, and that they're not going to catch him in lies or contradictions. Now, in depositions, that has gone really bad for Trump. In the criminal trial, in which Trump was, of course, found guilty of 34 felonies, his lawyers were able to convince him do not testify. But even though Kelly's premises are very strong, she's got Trump nailed as far as the personality. She's correctly assessed that it will be hell for Trump, probably his family, and certainly the Republican Party if Republicans lose in November. She's got all of that
Trump right now, bro.
But Trump's personality is sort of like the most important, overarching and overriding factor that will never allow Trump to just go, you know what? I'm getting the hell out of here. JD can deal with this. Frankly, it would also be an unusual move to see a president just kind of do that. You typically only see it when they are in deep doo-doo, like Richard Nixon was in the midst of the Watergate scandal. That is the level. Trump's had like 10 Watergates. If we had a different media environment, and if we didn't have such a uninformed and kind of propagandized population, if we didn't have Fox News since 1996, we might have seen someone like a Trump already have resigned because of any one of the prior scandals, the way Richard Nixon did. Because Republicans would have come to him and they would have said it's not tenable to keep supporting the way they did Nixon in the 70s. The reason Republicans haven't done that is because there is essentially nothing Trump could do to really lose his base. I don't know if it's 20%, 22, 24, 26%. There is some roughly one-fifth to one-quarter, maybe a little more of the population that will never abandon Donald Trump. And because of that, and because of Trump's personality and the media environment, I don't think Trump will ever quit.